Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real Keon Stafford. Cause baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real Keon Stafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real Keon Stafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.
I don't know if I want a cocktail, if I want some hot tea. You in this fancy house and ain't got no heat.
Are you hot down here?
No, I'm cold. That's why I got this toboggan and this coat on and this hoodie from my website, Black Man Healing.
This should say Black Woman.
I got one.
That's the one you should have put on.
No, I got one for you.
That's the one you should have put on.
Go on over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and purchase yours. Amen.
Girl,
Did you wash this stuff off?
I did, girl.
Because there's a lot going around, but there's monkeypox, HIV/AIDS, coronavirus. I don't know what could be on this.
Here she go.
Monkeypox. Did I say that?
Yeah, you said monkeypox.
Yeah. Monkeypox just kind of disappeared.
It just disappeared, girl. They said we back in the Airbnb.
No, we ain't in no Airbnb. Listen. This, these young queens are doing it. Now I don't know if it's legal or not. There was PPP and
Girl, okay, you make a little paperwork here and there.
paperwork. The gays love a little paperwork. Girl, I can't eat these big ass boulders of ice in here.
Girl, you always fucking complaining, girl. You should be glad that you got some motherfucking ice.
Girl,
You're
in this gas station ice. Your ice maker don't work on them.
No, girl, fuck that. Fuck the refrigerator.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you got some ice trays you got to do like this.
Bitch.
You got to
Look, and that fancy refrigerator that you bought, bitch, you don't never have no ice.
Bitch, I always got
No,
ice.
you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That's what everybody always talk about. Well, you better buy some. Look, they be like this, Craig. Girl, you better buy some ice when you go to Craig's house because it's going to run out. Girl, make me a drink.
Girl, we ain't got no options down here. We got this damn 1800 bullshit.
Girl, the 1800 get you where you need to be. Girl, just open it, girl. Damn.
Oh, this is a new one? Oh, no, it was open. Why you ain't take the neck off of this?
Girl, just open
you like a little head with a little neck on it?
Yes, ma'am.
You like a little head with a little neck on it?
Yeah.
You like a peanut. You like a little a turtleneck.
Mm-hmm. Look. turtle.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this. What did you want to say who you were?
You ain't say this is. You just
I'm Craig the Writer Stewart.
And this is Keon
who
Stafford.
are you? Because listen.
I'm Keon Stafford.
Oh, I forgot to give you some.
Damn, girl, you gonna hog up the liquor?
These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit,
and everything.
Oh, girl, your heat just came on. Girl, your heat just came on. Praise God, because when I say it's cold as Christmas in Georgia, it's cold as Christmas.
But it ain't cold down here, Craig. You may be a little cold. You a little
you want
older.
Soda and
yes, you're not a bartender.
I'm just asking if you want soda and juice.
But you've been getting smart with me since I got off of work. I'm a hardworking woman. I just got off at 8 o'clock.
Girl,
Craig
you took your little kitten heels off.
Craig wanted to motherfucking aggravate me.
Girl, it ain't even There's barely some juice in here.
There's enough juice in there.
This one of them juices that you go to certain people's house and they drink out of the container. Do y'all drink out of this container?
No, bitch.
Because I know Norman Bates been staying here with you, so I'm wondering if he been.
No, girl.
I know Norman Bates is his brother. I'm just making sure he ain't been drinking out of this container, as Delary said.
He have home training.
In the container.
That's it, girl. Just a little.
I got it.
Let me taste this drink. See what she was fucked up. What you need? That thing is something.
It need a little lime or something.
It need a little. Hold on, girl. Let me go get the lime.
Yeah, it need a little something. Look, bring the knife and cutting board, because I'm not trying to cut.
Oh, girl, I got lime juice. I ain't got no lime.
Come on, sit down. I want that damn lime juice.
Let me sit back down there.
Let me take my coat off.
Yes, we got some new. We got it. We everywhere. I'm so glad to see you, Auntie.
New merch. Hey, girl. Hey, boy.
Yes,
hey,
new
what's
merch,
up, people?
new chairs, new everything.
I need a haircut.
Oh, girl.
Oh, I know.
You need to go to Queen Latifah Beauty Shop, girl. That's where you need to go.
You mean the movie?
Girl, you need to go to Queen Latifah Beauty Shop, girl.
You mean like in the movie?
Like in the movie, girl. She's like, damn.
Ah, okay.
You need some little hair crack. Lay them edges down.
All right, so listen.
It ain't that bad, Slim.
It's not. It's not.
All right. I had to get used to the taste.
You got two cell phones. Are they both 14s?
Yeah, the 14 Pro and the 14.
But that's why she ain't got no heat. She had to cut back on her heat because she got the $2,000 worth of phones sitting on the counter right here.
Girl, shut up!
She got $2,000 worth of priorities.
I got what, Craig? $2,000.
$2,000 worth of telephone sitting on the counter.
No, your math, baby. It's $2,400. I just playing.
Too rich for me.
Well, girl, I got.
Wait, let me tickle this ivory real quick before we get started. What you want to hear?
Play a little.
You see my fingers? They ready.
Play a little Alicia Keys.
On key or off key? Because she's usually off key.
Play a little on key. Make sure you on key, girl. Make sure you on key.
Oh God. Let me just go head over to Stevie Wonder. Let me just forget Alicia. No key.
Okay,
Put Alicia off key.
All right, you ready? Go.
Oh, I said I was going to do Stevie Wonder.
Go.
Oh, you can't play that on here. You trying to get out?
It's just an instrumental, girl. You supposed to play along with it, girl. You supposed to be tapping, girl.
Okay, so listen. We wanted to have a conversation with you guys about
a whole bunch of shit that's going on.
What was the other thing after this video?
Oh, but I didn't have a chance to upload that one. Because, girl,
the one about the girl.
Yeah, about the girl.
Oh, we can do a picture. We can just put a picture up.
Oh, you got the picture?
Yeah. Give us 1 second. Our production person is off for the night.
Yeah, he's off, and the cash apps ain't rolling around, and, we had to furlough somebody.
Right.
So, girl,
They be wanting the show, but don't be wanting to pay for the
show. Craig didn't have no gas last week.
Right. So we weren't able to come.
The electricity was gone, and then, I wound up having no gas either, so I had to put $2 so I can make it to work the next day.
That's right, because listen, the holidays are coming up.
Ushers, sit around the top place, please.
Right. Okay. Let me see.
And while y'all doing that, honey, y'all go ahead and y'all enjoy yourselves. Okay?
We're not gonna do a video. Pardon me.
Oh, girl.
Did they hear that?
Girl, they sent the first one around, girl. Maybe it's just sending it right back around, girl.
I sure hope they didn't hear that.
Yeah, because you nasty. You're a nasty queen.
Let me go ahead and upload this story. All right, so we're gonna start with our first story. Would you please remove us and then put that video up?
Don't tell me how to run production, okay?
Well, I know you're a little special.
Girl, I'm gonna say something on these people internet. All right, we'll be right.
I connected with an individual. It's what they call a sneaky link.
All right.
Yeah. And in that moment, he recorded it. I was aware of the recording. Prior to it was asked if he could record, and I thought it would be for his personal pleasure, so to speak. Again, I preface this all by saying it was not right. It was wrong, but that's where I was in that moment. I had to acknowledge where I was. Later on that same day, he posted it. He's a content creator. So this is someone who does this as their main or one of their sources of income or whatnot. I called him immediately when I was made aware of it and said, "Why did you do that? You know, please take it down. I didn't give consent for that, etc." He hung up on me. I called back and he had blocked me. That was the last I'd ever heard from him. That evening, you can imagine, I did not sleep. I have a wife and 3 beautiful sons. I pastor a church in South Florida for 14 years at that point. And family, loved ones, all of that. So the weight of that shame sat on me. For the first time ever in my life, I pulled out my...
What happened?
That was the end of the video.
That was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But turn it off. It's making the echo.
I did. Okay, so I posted that video on my Instagram last week,
Mm-hmm.
and I sent it to Keon and said we need to talk about this next week. Now, if you all want to join this conversation, can you? Are we able to get the
link?
Yeah, and drop it in the comment down there. And she know all these extra steps. Now I want your feedback, like in particular though, if you want to come on and share your point of view. But let me just tell you where I am with it. And I already know that he said, according to the comments that I read, he said something about trans people or something. He says made some transphobic statements, however long ago that was. And, you know, I think he may have said something about the gays and this, that, and the third. First and foremost, we already know that a lot of these pastors,
They get down, but they get down.
and they will say stuff like that to throw the scent of the dog off with hopes of preventing you from thinking that they are a part of that same community.
Yeah.
But here's where I am with it. I understand, and this is the point that I was trying to make on my Instagram last week when I posted, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, forget him. If he hadn't gotten caught, he would have never confessed." Well, duh, we know that.
We know that part.
We know he would have never confessed.
We know that part.
But the point is, and this is just from my perspective, the point is, because he was caught, he's now using this as an opportunity that can free so many other closeted pastors that many of you know.
Hello.
Because a lot of these pastors will be quick to say, "Oh, well, I was delivered."
Mm-hmm.
He's saying to you, "No, this is who I am. I'm bisexual. You know, I've been trying to hide this thing for years." I just feel like, no, it wasn't his plan
To
come forward. Yes, he would have continued to hide and lie and sneak and cheat and fuck on the side while he was married with his kids. But the point is, and I did use the word courage on my Instagram, and a lot of people are like, "Courage? That ain't no courage." No, it takes courage, because a lot of you can't even tell your parents that you gay, let alone sit in front of a church and tell people that you were on a sneaky link with another man and this, that,
fucking them raw.
And he talked about
For his own
how it's right, and he's talked about how it's hurt his career as a minister and this, that, and third. So my point is, whether you respect him or not, and I'm not saying that his comments that he made about trans people or gay people, whatever he said in the past, I'm not disputing that. But my point is, we have to give people the room to grow. Because the person that's sitting here today is not the same person that I was in 1998. I've evolved. I've learned. I've grown. There are things that I would probably be ashamed that I said about gay people or trans people back in 1998. But you can't try to hold a person responsible for what they said some time ago.
And you know, it's just not only about
To me, this moment is bigger than him. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely bigger than him. And why I agree with you on that, like you said a couple sentences ago, you said that this is going to open up for other pastors. But and it's crazy that we're talking about this because I was talking about the video the other day, and I know personally a few people who have been molested by pastors.
Mm-hmm.
So when we was talking about this video, it was just like, oh my God, hopefully, because when you in the church, they try to pray the gay away. And it's like, wait, no. Like, and I commend him for, like you say, having the courage, because one, he have the courage now, because it's like, okay, I can't lie no more.
Right.
I can't, it's all over the internet.
But then think about all of the pastors, Eddie Long.
He did, girl.
Well, it's the truth. James Cleveland. Like, it's like, and I'm gonna do my best not to name none of these living people. Okay, because I'm not gonna try to out anybody. I'm gonna do my best not to. But my point is, and Miss McClurkin up there in North Carolina who pretended she was delivered. My
Auntie
Donnie. Miss McClurkin. But my point is this. Some of you, like Lyric says, but he was busting on camera. He had no choice. Eddie Long didn't have a choice, but he still said, oh, that's not true. That didn't happen. James Cleveland did the same thing. Donnie McClurkin up there talking about he was delivered.
Girl, Auntie Donnie was down here at the pride. Oh, didn't I say that?
Oh.
Nah, I ain't gonna say.
I ain't said nothing. I'm just putting up comments. And then somebody said, well, why not just step down from clergy? Why? That's the assumption that anybody who works in clergy is perfect or infallible.
So let me ask you this. And let me ask you this. And I'm not saying, for those who are watching who go to this particular church, I'm not saying that anything negative about these two pastors. So what do you think about the two pastors who is openly gay? They're married. They have the church.
Well, which ones? Oh, Pastor Clay and Rashawn.
Yeah.
I know them. What about, I mean, I don't have their numbers in my phone.
So what do you think about them being first?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So why would he need to step? Why would this guy in the video need to step down because he's bisexual? Because he ain't the first pastor that's had affairs. Well, so would y'all say because he had an affair with a man that's more egregious? If that's the case, all these pastors need to step down. Him and everybody that came before him. And all of the ones that's going to come after him, because he ain't the first and he's definitely not going to be the last. So the gay pastors that live here over at Vision Cathedral, Vision Cathedral.
So I'm not, no. I'm using them I'm going to use them as an example in the positive. Right. I'm not, I ain't talking about them.
Right.
But I'm using them in the positive.
Right. Yeah.
So what I was saying was, the people who have tissue paper feelings.
Right.
What I was saying was, how do you feel about them leading the people and there being?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I personally do not believe that being gay puts you on the wrong side with God.
It doesn't.
It does not. So my point is this: with this pastor that we just ran this who was in this video we just ran, my thing is he needs to lay down the cross. That's between him and God.
You know what?
Affair. I just think that it makes him more human, and for him to come forward and say, "Listen, I am gay, I'm bisexual," is what he said. I'm bisexual, and I've been living this life as a secret. And it's fine time that we have a different conversation, because I went on YouTube and watched more of that video. Mm-hmm. He said it's time that we have a different conversation about sexuality.
Yeah.
And I believe that it is fine time. And if he has to be the sacrificial lamb for the black church to start having an honest conversation about it, because Eddie Long could have had this conversation when he was alive. That whole thing he could have come forward and said, you know what? This relationship that I had with these young boys was inappropriate. But here is a conversation about sexuality. And again, I'm going to hold my tongue, because there's a whole lot of other ones that are currently living that are over there skulking around, and they have these gospel concerts and these workshops and things that they do from city to city, state to state, and they having gay orgies.
Craig, now why are you gonna say that on?
I ain't saying nobody's name. Now I'm holding my tongue.
Well, you don't have nothing else to drink, because I don't want you to be talking about people naming they've been blocked our channel. I like getting my little piece of YouTube check every month.
They having these gay orgies, okay, and these camp retreats. I mean, these church retreats.
Who's having gay orgies? Let me mute you.
These church retreats. Now I'm gonna tell you what I know. I ain't gonna tell you what I heard. I'm gonna tell you what I know. Yeah, them conventions and convocations and things. They be having all kinds of things going on. You keep on thinking of things. All I'm saying is this man in this video, he had an opportunity. This is an opportunity for him to set not only himself free, so that he ain't around here running around pretending that he heterosexual, but it's gonna free so many other men, not just that work in the church, but other men in general.
I want, you know what? I wonder when things like this happen. I wonder how his wife feels if they're going to get a divorce. If
Well, this ain't her first time at this rodeo because he.
But then also the kids and you fucking the OnlyFans.
And here's the other thing: the man said he knew the camera was rolling. So for me, I just feel like on a psychological level, he wanted to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because why else would you let somebody record you?
Yeah.
Why else would you let somebody?
Because if any recording going on, it's gonna be in my phone and not yours.
Correct. I'm openly gay, and I ain't letting nobody record me.
Hello.
Cut that motherfucker off.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why when I used to do my little hookups and stuff, I used to host at my own house because I'm not coming to your house and my ass
Baby,
all up in
I have my gun right there on the counter.
Oh, so you hooking up?
No, but I was saying I would have my gun right there on the counter.
So you hooking up?
I'm not hooking up, honey. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hooking up. No more.
Right. Andrew Gillum's wife was right beside his side.
Right.
But see, that's the thing. There are a lot of women who are not in the dark. If you read my second, was it my second book? No, it was my first book. If you read my first book,
Go ahead.
Oh, if you read my first book, the character, his name was Pharaoh in the book. Pharaoh was married to a woman, and he told this woman, listen, this is who I am. I need you to know that this is who I am. And she and he, did you catch that subject verb agreement?
She and
he thought that he could suppress his desires for men. She and he thought that as long as she was ready to give him some sex when he came home, he would be able to
clear his mind.
But baby, and so like he would call her. They had an open dialogue about it. He would call her and say, "Listen, I'm having those urges again for a man. She'd be like, hurry up, come home. And she would get home. He would get home. She'd be waiting naked. They'd have sex, and then they would pray after it.
But I don't think that's because Craig. Let me tell you something. It's like what it's a certain feeling that I know you don't know nothing about this because you never did in a lady pond. But it's a certain feeling from a man and a woman.
Okay, but you're still on this side. So what's your point?
That's the side I choose to go on to.
Oh, you chose it.
That's the side
you chose it.
That's the side that I want to go on. And that's the side that I was more comfortable with, and that's the side that I felt like I was home at. Niece.
Very much so the case, Michael. Very much so. There are lesbian women who marry gay men so they both can play on the side. Yes. It happens a lot in the military. But it happens outside of the military too. But they do it a lot in the military so they can get their benefits, insurances, and shit like that.
More money and everything.
That's right.
I should have married a military
man or woman.
Both either one here.
Yeah, I don't think they're giving benefits to the gays in the military. They barely want y'all there. Now, if they're giving benefits, that's news to me. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about that. And I know that there are people who are thinking, well, nah, he would have never come forward if he wasn't caught. Yes, I get that. I understand that. But what I'm looking at this from a bigger perspective. It's just like whether he's sincere or not, the fact that he was able to sit up there on that stage and say, yes, I was caught in a sneaky link with another guy. Hit the like button, please. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Yes. And ain't nobody sent no cash. Ain't no sent no girl, not just dry. Ain't no super chat that came through. Okay, let's go to our next story.
Well, Greg, give it a break first. Your throat ain't done.
No, I'm ready to roll on.
Oh, okay. okay. Now this one.
Wait. What was that comment that just went up there? I'm sorry, Keon. He had no respect for his wife or family. Well, nobody who cheats does. Here's my thing. I don't want us to get in the habit of making an affair when it's a gay relationship more egregious than a heterosexual. If you cheating, then you cheat. If you cheating, you cheat. If you got a family and kids, I don't give a damn if you bisexual and you cheating with a man and you're a man, or if you're heterosexual and you're cheating with another woman. It's trash, period.
Cheating is cheating.
Cheating is cheating. And we can't try to make one more egregious than the other.
Well, anything that comes with being a homosexual is going to be looked at bad with men. I mean, in anything, it's no other way. Now, I will say, even though we are growing and we are coming more up front to the street, it's more. People still going to have something bad to say about it.
I don't understand how it's another level of deception. How is it another level of deception if she didn't know? Cheating is cheating to me. You giving my shit away to somebody else, it's a problem. They're arguing that it is more egregious because it was a man. No, you all are caught up in sexuality. I don't think that it's different. If your husband was cheating with another woman,
so what I hear the people saying, because I'm gonna go ahead and say it. What I hear the people saying is, and for those who are listening, I'm sorry if I'm offending. What I'm hearing the people say is, if their husband cheat on them with a woman, they'll be more accepting of
and they'd be more willing to stay too.
More to stay. But if their husband cheat with a man, it's like it's a deal breaker. But cheating is cheating.
Now, if Carlton cheated with a woman, I would still feel the same way. I would feel the same way. Nigga, you cheated. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would feel the same way. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, since it was a woman, I can kind of overlook it. Oh, okay. It was a woman. Oh, okay. Not that. Yes, you can still get PTSD. I mean, an STD. Life with glam. Cheating is cheating for me too, Stacey.
Monica said there's no difference.
There is no difference. I think that it's a difference for people who feel like, oh, it's worse because
it's a man.
You deceive me with your sexuality and you cheated. So that's what I think it is for some people. But to me, cheating is cheating. And I do know that there are women who would be more accepting and accommodating of a man who cheated with another woman than she would if he cheated with another man. I want to say this before. Hold on, what you just say? There are women who would be more willing to forgive and be more accommodating if her man cheated with another woman as opposed to him cheating with another man. But to me, they're the same. If you're going to be upset about cheating, then you should leave his ass alone.
I want to know how it would feel for a man for their wife to cheat on them with another woman. Would you look at it the same?
I'm telling you, to me, cheating is cheating, whether you're with the same sex or the opposite sex. Now, I think that there are some men
who wouldn't mind.
I think there are some men who'll be more able to get over his wife cheating with another woman before he was able to get over her cheating with a man.
Just like a woman and vice versa.
Exactly. Just like there are women who will be more accepting or willing to get over if he cheated with a woman.
Well, we're going to move right along because I ain't going to get to argue with nobody.
And y'all ain't click on the link, so y'all really didn't have that much to say about it.
Right. So I'm going to add the link one more time because, some people say that we're let me add the link one more time.
We're going to drop the link down here one more time. If you want to talk about that last comment or you want to talk about this, you're willing to. You're okay to.
Mm-hmm. Now, this one, Craig, this one touched me a little different because it took me back to the Kanika Jenkins.
Who the hell is Kanika Jenkins? Who is Kanika Jenkins?
The girl that was found in the freezer. You remember we talked about this years ago?
Girl, I don't remember that girl's name. You should have just said up there in Chicago, she went in the freezer that night and she died.
Kanika Jenkins.
Okay, I
that
didn't
was
know
too
her
much,
name.
girl. What you always tell me, land the plane.
I didn't know that lady's name. Girl, your battery's running low on this laptop. Charge her up or we be black.
Land the plane, girl.
She ain't never got her equipment hooked up right.
Girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Damn. You always talking that motherfucking bullshit. Shut up. Don't click on that entire.
Y'all remember that girl's name? They talking about the girl in the freezer. How y'all remember that?
Kanika Jenkins.
Girl, that's too many news stories, girl. And I got too much stuff floating around in my head.
Girl, you ain't that goddamn busy. Let me control.
Let me get over here to this piano. Let me serenade y'all while he plug up this computer.
It's plugged up already. You know that cataracts in your eyes.
Bitch, I ain't got no cataracts. I got LASIK. Which I can see over there on that screen. But I didn't remember the girl's name, but I remember the story. I do remember the story. For those of you who don't know, Kanika Jenkins, this was in Chicago. It was outside of Chicago.
Yes.
And it was like New Year's Eve or some shit.
I can't remember when it was.
But at any rate, she was hanging out at a hotel party with some of her friends. It's like a kickback at a hotel room. And she and some of her friends were in this hotel, and they had surveillance footage from different parts of the hotel, like from the time they walked into the lobby to different points when they were walking down in the hallway. Like they were trying to piece together like video to see what happened to this girl. Mm-hmm. And what ended up happening was she and her friends got separated in the hotel. Like they were at this kickback, they were at a party. And she wandered down the hall at some point and ended up in the kitchen of the hotel. And somehow she ended up in the freezer, one of them sub-zero freezers. And niece, the door closed behind her or something, didn't it?
She couldn't get out.
And she couldn't get out. And so when they ended up piecing those videos from the hotel together, mind you, her friends ended up partying and hanging out, and they were trying to figure out where she was. And they went to the front desk, and the people at the front desk would not release the video so they could see where she was. So it wasn't until like the next day or so like that. And they ended up following the video, and they saw that she went down to the kitchen. She got trapped in the freezer, and she died. And she died of hypothermia.
Yeah.
And she died. Okay, so now what's the reference? What's the point about it? What made you bring that up?
What made me bring it up because of the friends and everything like that, just different things. But this story is a little different. But this touched me. Craig. Why this touched me was, let me drop this thing down real quick. Let me move this back. Why this touched me so much, Craig, is because this goes to show you that you need to watch who you call your friends. That's number one. Because people be hating. And then they done went all the way over here in the video to me of them beating this girl. And then
I didn't see the video.
And then she lied. Oh, the girl said she was going to live at 3:00. I missed the live.
There was video of
yeah, the girl fighting her. Let me pull it up.
What?
Yes, the girl fighting her. It was all over the internet.
So she and some friends went over to, where were they, in Mexico?
Yes.
And they were supposed to be hanging out. Well, less than 24 hours of her landing in Mexico, she ends up dead. And the friends ended up still hanging out and partying and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. And what happened was the friends had all these conflicting stories. Some said that it was alcohol poisoning, and she said she wasn't feeling well, this, that, and third. Mm-hmm. But when they did an autopsy, it came back that her spinal cord was broken, like her back was broken, and like something with her vertebrae was broken. So they basically beat her up.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. But if you see the video, I'm gonna show you. When I show you the video, you can tell when the girl, they was fighting, she wasn't fighting back. When the girl swung her back hit the corner of the It's horrible. Hold on.
But my thing is, it's just unfortunate. Like, how do you?
It's sad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's
so y'all waited to get out of the country to fight her.
To fight her.
Like, did they have a personal vendetta against her anyway? And they were waiting to get her out.
And there? You know what? She was a very pretty girl, Craig. What I seen is she was she did hair. She was a kid's braider from her Instagram. She had 10.1K
At the time, I looked at the whatchamacallit, the
They recorded themselves.
yeah, they recorded her, and they was like, "Girl, you gonna fight back?" I'm trying to pull it up, but they be erasing a lot of stuff due to how graphic it is. Hopefully, this it shows.
We're not showing y'all the video.
Hold on, hopefully, I can.
You can show me later. But that's just a mess. Yeah, they literally broke her back. And it's just unfortunate. Like, can you just and she probably died instantly. My hope is that she died instantly and she didn't lay there and suffer in pain.
Well, from the video, you can tell she was sitting up. Oh, here go the video for you. She's a pretty black girl. Damn,
A pretty black girl.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. See that? Did she say no? See how they flung her? Look how she's sitting up.
Why is she fighting her like that?
That girl was dead right there. I believe.
Yeah, I think she probably
She was dead right there.
She needs to go to jail
Yeah, she was dead right there.
and never get out.
Let's show you. You want to show me?
No. Mm-mm. But because I don't need my shit blocked. But she needs to go to jail. And whoever was recording it, he needs to be an accomplice, an accessory to murder.
That's really sad, Craig.
That is.
That's sad. Like,
but see, this is and a long time ago, I posted on my Instagram, I posted a tweet that I have written. And I said, one thing you will never see on my Instagram, I laugh and I joke about it a lot, but what you're not gonna ever see on my Instagram is black people fighting each other. You ain't gonna see black people shooting each other. You ain't gonna see black people arguing and carrying on and getting all in. Like, I'm not posting that.
gas and giggles. I heard that too. I don't know how true that is, but they said there was a trans woman fighting her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but I seen that earlier too.
Whoever it was needs to go to jail, and whoever was recording it needs to go to jail. Like, that is terrible. Like, I don't like to see black folks mistreat and mishandle other black folks like that. I just don't. I never have. All that fighting and shit, recording each other, and you beating people up. You posting some World Star just so you can post it. Like, that shit is just terrible.
Well, we just came into a different time frame for you.
Yeah.
It's just a different time frame. Everybody's not going to spread positive light like we do.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's awful. It's awful. It's horrible.
And then what was the story? I don't have the video up, but there was these two or three black guys. They were killed by a black guy who was a shooter. They were all in college, and I don't really know the story behind it. Do you guys know what story I'm talking about?
No, but I was into the Save It, Craig, earlier. But for those who are watching, have y'all seen the video, or have you seen the video? I haven't followed. I was just scrolling. I haven't got the details of why he was in there. But it's a video floating around on social media now where a black guy went to jail. He was in the holding cell, and a bunch of white cops attacked him, and they beat him up really, really bad. Like, it was just going around. Have you seen that video? Let me see if I can find it.
They said it was at UVA, University of Virginia. Yes. It was terrible. So, like, one of the guys apparently shot these other students. I want to put up another story, too. This is a lighter story. People, yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, but the fact that they beat that girl up like that, that is insane. Great shit. I want to upload this other.
See him on check phone. Here you go, Craig. Right here. Video shows correctional officers beating the guy. Hopefully the video show.
Okay.
I hope I can.
Hey, Caitlin, I gotta warn everyone here that
Oh, so he killed the 3 football players because he was being bullied and hazed for a long time. And that's the thing. That's why that shit is so dangerous too, because it's just like they probably tormented him. And I'm not saying anybody deserves to die, but they probably tormented the hell out of him.
New video shows a brutal beating of a black man in custody by 5 officers
I
in
got my
Georgia.
finger out.
41-year-old Jared Hobbs was arrested and held at the Camden County Detention Center in September. The video provided to CNN by Hobbs' attorney, Harry Daniels, shows
He got killed?
No, he's still alive.
Start beating Hobbs and wrestling him to the ground. In a second video released by his attorneys, the officers are seen dragging Hobbs out of the cell where the beating continued. It's not clear what preceded these 2 videos. In a news release, Daniels said the video is undeniable and the deputy's actions are inexcusable. Daniels further claimed that before the attack, Hobbs was experiencing a psychological episode at the jail and asked to be placed in protective custody.
But look at the black officer in there that's helping them. That's helping those white guys beat him up.
I seen it earlier.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk. But so here's the thing. I want to show y'all this. This is a lighter story.
Oh, girl, but she responded. Did you see her?
Yes, I did.
On Twitter? I mean, on Instagram?
And I'm so sick of her. Okay, now, this is from the BET Soul Awards or Soul Train Awards or whatever it was the other day. Now, they all got on these gold taupe-colored dresses.
That's silver.
It was not.
Well, it looks silver to me.
And then old girl got on this yellowish green dress on the end, Latasha Scott.
In the sky.
Now, I don't understand for the life of me. Why can't you just be agreeable? Now, clearly the other 3 ladies used the same stylist.
The same stylist.
And you went and got you a separate stylist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she tweeted, hold on.
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram.
Right. So it was tweeted that
that's what I was
uh-huh. So somebody in the comments said, Latasha didn't know the dress code or what the other ladies planned on wearing? Maybe she honestly didn't know. Did you all think of that? Because people were tearing Latasha Scott up, asking why was she wearing something different. Mm-hmm. And she is not required to dress like the other ladies. None of them had to dress similarly. This is a celebration of Escape as artists, their longevity and their incredible music, not about how they're dressed. So then Latasha Scott responded and said, thank you, because they didn't tell me anything. It's more to this than people know. So then Candy got in the comments and added and commented or tagged Latasha Scott and said, the only thing for people to know is that you chose to have a separate stylist from the rest of the group. You chose to separate yourself. Do not blame us for that. Stop continuing to put out false narratives. Now, I do believe Candy.
Yeah, I do too.
Because, see, Latasha Scott is the same girl that thought she was going to leave the group 20 years ago and go solo and have a successful career. But she did not. The people said, girl, we're not interested in you as a solo artist.
Well, she didn't do good with Trick Daddy on Thug Holiday. She did. She sounded very good.
But was it a hit?
It was a hit, and it wasn't
outside of Florida.
And it wasn't a fan favorite, Craig.
Oh, okay. So if it wasn't a fan favorite, it wasn't a hit out of Florida, it don't count.
You know what, bitch? I'm sick of you.
It don't count. Y'all love to talk about these songs that were hits in Florida. Half of Trina's catalog was a hit in Florida.
No, girl.
But it wasn't a hit outside of it.
Yes, it was.
Baddest Bitch is the only thing I know about Trina. And I'm single again. I'm back on the prowl. She ain't had many hits.
Sound like that, Craig.
Well, it didn't sound much better. but my point is with Latasha, it's like, why not just own it? You understand what I'm saying? But my thing is, God has a way of humbling us. And that's why she couldn't sell no albums without that group. And see, if it wasn't for Candy, they wouldn't even have this thing that's going on over here on Bravo right now. They got a whole reality show. That's because of Candy.
Right.
This whole Escape reunion tour that happened you know, right before COVID or right after COVID, whenever it was. That's because of Candy. No, y'all wouldn't have gone to see them if Candy wasn't there.
Let me tell you something. One thing about that bitch Candy, that bitch can make a bag. She gonna keep a bag.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. She better than me because I'd have let their asses sit in the unemployment line because I wouldn't have helped their asses make $1. Do you hear me? Oh, girl, no, I ain't got time for that escape stuff no more. I'm sorry. I'm still collecting these checks from No Scrubs and Bills, and Bugaboo.
Oh, bitch. Now, let me tell you, I was thinking all 2 of them today. Not 3, but 2 of them today.
I'm not about to be going on the road with y'all. I got a husband and kids. I'm not doing that with y'all. Because, you know, again, they had already dragged that girl's name in the mud. Her sister, Latasha's sister. What's her name?
You know, I don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't even know their names. All we know is Candy and Tiny.
Right.
And we only know Latasha because she keeps so much shit going on.
What's the other one name?
What's Tasha's sister name?
Girl, I don't even know.
Tamika. That's her name.
Girl.
Her. But she was saying years ago that Candy fucked her way to the top. Now, I don't know if Candy fucked her way to the top or not.
Now, she's a nasty bitch. Now, she's very freaky.
That don't mean she fucked her way to the top, though.
I don't know. She may not.
Okay, well, where's the proof? Let me go. They talking about Tamika posted the proof. Let me see. Now her name ain't Tamika. It was Latasha. What's her name? Latasha. I am Latasha.
I guess.
Here she is on Instagram. What does she post?
Go to her story, Craig. Go to her story.
Jeremy Salas. What's the color scheme for the carpet? No scheme. I would just say black, just solid color. I think just glamorous and long. I was thinking cohesive picture, but gotcha. It'll be a gown of some sort. My stylist asking their stylist what's the. Why did you have to get a whole nother stylist? That's the point. Why did you have to get a whole nother stylist? Why you couldn't just?
And I know him.
Why you couldn't just work with the same stylist? So that ain't no proof. That's the nail in the coffin for me. Why couldn't you work with the same stylist? Why y'all gotta have 2 separate? Why the other 3 ladies got one stylist and you got to have a different one?
Okay, click the next one.
They were just the Supreme. Well, girl, that's your sister. Your sister should have told you that. They were just the Supremes a week ago. I guess I knew about this too, huh? Girl, she just wants to argue.
All right, click again. Click again.
So then Latasha says on her story, first off, I'd like to apologize to all of the fans. Girl, stop with all these apologies. Y'all just need to do right. It's so unfortunate that I have to tell my truth this way. However, in this new space, I won't be silenced by who has the bigger following. Girl, you should have just said Candy. If I don't say anything,
just read it, girl. Don't keep doing it. Interrupting.
If I don't say, I'm gonna tell this the way I want.
Bitch. Shit.
If I don't say anything, I'm dragged. And if I do say something, I'm dragged. So here it goes. Me having my own stylist initially came when the group was at odds. Girl, she going way back into the crates. With the original stylist about being overcharged. The group has, as a whole, felt a way about it. So when they decided to use him again, I had already made the decision to work with someone else to avoid the confusion. We've done 3 shows together that my stylist styled me and the other ladies wore their stylist, which were all in sync, just like the performance look from the awards. My stylist and their stylist was in contact all week about the performance look, so I don't see how the same information wasn't shared for the carpet. Had any of my sisters come to my defense, it wouldn't have gone this far. Instead, they watched me being dragged on the internet as if I'm the problem, or this was done intentionally, which is untrue. Girl, the reason I'm not doing the tour is because the promoter the girls are on tour with threatened my husband's life. I'm done with her.
Girl, you gonna finish reading shit.
I don't even give a damn what the hell she's saying now. The promoter threatened her husband's life. The promoter was initially brought to the table by my husband for a few shows. 2 of the ladies had COVID on the show dates, so my sister and I performed alone in Atlanta, and the other show we had to pull out of. That's where the deal went left over a situation that could have been resolved. The promoter that then referenced my husband. Oh, no. Then referenced my husband getting, what is he saying? The promoter then referenced getting my husband's head touched and me being a widow. Would you have gone on tour with him? If that was one of their husbands, they definitely wouldn't have done the tour either, which I would have supported. Like I told them in management, I'm available for any dates that doesn't include that particular promoter. I choose family and loyalty over everything. But when my sister chose to disrespect our mother on a public platform, I literally couldn't stomach it. And we haven't spoken since. I am trusting that God will restore and bring my family back together. This just hurts. So now she and her real sister, Tamika, aren't even talking. So that's how the sister, you know what? But see, she is so dramatic. Like, I don't get it.
You would have did the same thing for Carlton. I would have done what? If they would have threatened Carlton.
First of all, I'm not even there at the threat yet. I'm at the part where she still had a separate stylist. Why does she need a separate stylist?
Well, she explained why, Creed. Now, I want y'all to feel like I'm taking her side. But I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
It just didn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. See, she falling out with everybody. You fell out with your own sister. Right, and what does this have to do with the dress? She and her sister fell out because she said something about her mom on a public platform. Girl, you sound like Kim Burrell talking about the gays was flying over her house in helicopter shooting and shit. Girl, go in peace. Right. Move around, ho.
Great.
I just don't understand why she had to have a. My thing is, it just looks disagreeable. If you're in a group and you all have a stylist, why would you go and get a separate stylist? It just looks like you don't know how to play fair. That's what it looks like. And if you were going to get a separate stylist, once their stylist came up with their color palette, he should have sent at least a snapshot of the color of their dress, so it could have been not that sea moss green she had on.
But in the text message, it said that it was no color scheme or anything like that.
No, she doesn't have to have the same hairstylist, and you don't have to have the same makeup artist.
But that was
when you're talking about wardrobe.
He is a wardrobe stylist. The guy that she posted.
I understand.
Okay, so what are you talking about hair for?
Because somebody just said, well, does that mean she got to have the same hairstylist? Bitch, read the comments.
Okay.
You're reading any other time.
Okay, well, talk to me. Don't look at the
So my point is, no, she doesn't have to have the same hairstylist, and no, she doesn't have to have the same makeup artist. But when you're talking about trying to have a cohesive look as a group, girl, you're not a solo artist.
Okay, so on the show, if Derek had a different stylist than you, how would you feel?
We did have different stylists, but we're not in a group. And our outfits complemented, but we got our clothes that we matched our clothes so it complemented each other. They clearly didn't do that.
Well, girl,
so my thing is, we didn't match. We complimented, bitch. Complimented with an E. Compliment with an I. It's like, oh, you got a nice stomach. But my thing is, if she was gonna get a separate stylist, they should have done a better job of making her look more cohesive.
Okay.
And it didn't look cohesive. Girl, you look like you trying to be Beyonce, and the other girls is Kelly,
Michelle,
and the girl they threw out,
Latavia,
Farrah.
Oh,
Farrah.
Bitch, you know she slept at my hotel one night?
Oh,
Farrah. I did not believe it until one of my.
She slept at that raggedy hotel.
Bitch, I ain't working at the raggedy hotel. But she was dead. No.
She must have fell on some really hard times.
No, but I never forget. I can call. Girl, that's a serious listening. I can call one of my employees right now because he the one who told. He said, "You know who that is, right?" I said, "Who?"
Who said that? The gang?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, gang.
He said, "You know that Sparrow from," and she wound up coming out. Girl, she used to be drunk and everything, but I ain't gonna put too much out there. And she had a.
Alicia said, Derek and Craig's looks are always going to be different because they have different styles. And like Michael said, Craig ain't wearing no pumps. Period. I'm not wearing no pumps.
Y'all don't know her like I know her.
No, bitch. No, they do. I'm not wearing no pumps. Derek is going to have lashes. He's going to have rouge. He's going to have shadow on.
Well, you're like a pretty one.
He's going to have polish on.
You don't polish your nails?
No, bitch, I don't. This is natural. I know it looks like I have a manicure, but I do not.
It don't look like you have a manicure.
Well, bitch, you don't want to put them talons of yours up here. Oh, girl. You look like you got jammed in a machine. I didn't know you worked at a. I didn't know you worked at a chop shop. When did you start working at a garage?
Bitch, my eye twitching. Right, ain't nothing wrong with my hands. I have very pretty hands.
Alicia's so fucking messy. She talking about. Yes, let me get up here to. Alicia said, if y'all find Craig and some pups, come find me. But no, I'm with Antoine.
Girl, click the comment.
She thinks she's the Beyonce. That's the problem. That's the problem. When she told them, when she left them 20 years ago and said, Tiny and Tamika, y'all can go ahead and keep having babies. Candy, you can go ahead and do whatever it was that you trying to do.
Tiny and Tamika is the same person.
No, it's two Tamikas.
Sister.
Tasha's sister's name is Tamika too, but they call Tiny. They don't call her Tamika. But she told them girls they can go ahead and keep having babies if that's what they want to do. And she told Candy, what she tell Candy? She said, you.
Girl, she just nasty.
She just knew her career was gonna take off,
and she came back.
Came right back singing them 90 songs.
Girl, cause they made. Did they new album sell like that? Girl, why Siri keep?
No, they ain't sold nothing since Just Kick It. Okay.
Girl.
Nothing since Just Kick It.
You were just talking about him.
Who?
That man over there. It passed.
Who? Oh, what's up here?
Yeah, it passed. Girl, look.
Who he up? Oh. I'm sure he didn't post the fight. Girl, that's a mess. No, Wednesday is not the new night. We're making up for last Thursday.
Right.
Now we're not going live tomorrow?
No.
Well, what you gotta do tomorrow?
I have a bit to
at 9 o'clock at night?
What?
Who the fuck getting married on a Thursday at 9 p.m.?
Was the wedding starts at 5 p.m. reception.
Who has a wedding on a Thursday, a work day, and a school day at 5 p.m.?
Well, girl, that's what the wedding is. Honey.
They must not be planning for many of y'all to come. They must not have had much money for the reception budget.
I don't. What?
Because they're hoping y'all not really coming.
Girl, don't say that, girl.
Is this some gays or some?
Yes.
It is cheaper to get married during the week. The venue.
They said that.
You got them a gift? You ain't got them no gift?
Girl, I'm getting them a monetary gift. No, because you gave some like gifts them, or y'all really have a card or some money. Then you just have a party and you told everybody to bring you a card.
I had a housewarming.
Well, same thing.
Listen, we're not gonna be live tomorrow.
I told you Wednesday and Friday. That's why.
Well, bitch, I might have something to do on Friday.
Well, me too, then, bitch. We won't go Friday.
I'll let you know on Friday if I'm available. But either way, you're gonna come to my house because I'm here tonight.
Well, girl, we won't be live on Friday. Y'all done made some plans already.
You ain't made no motherfucking plans.
You want to see me on my phone, bitch?
Let me see.
Girl, you just want to be nosy.
What's the plans?
Don't worry about it. Every man wants
That's your problem now.
No, that's your motherfucking problem.
You don't never want to motherfucking work.
I always like to work. I work, bitch. You the one who call out all the time. Like you tried to pretend that you were sick last week.
No, bitch, I was sick, and they saw that I was sick because I put a little video
then this bitch gonna text me on Friday talking about, oh, I feel better. Bitch, what happened in 7 hours? What happened?
What?
What happened in 7 hours?
What you talking about?
I text you on Thursday. You said that you had that you weren't feeling good. 7 hours later, girl, you said you was all right.
Well, bitch, because my immune system is top tier. If you stop eating some of that motherfucking fast food, bitch, and you start planting and juicing and shit, maybe your immune system will bounce back. Listen, all I need is 3 days to recover. Amen?
Well, it was 5.
No, it wasn't either, bitch. I went down last Monday. Wednesday evening, I was bouncing back, baby. Where? What am I looking at? Right, Demetria. He gonna ask me if I wanted to see his plans. They're gonna try to tell me I'm nosy.
Well, girl, but the way you juice and eat leaves and do this supplement,
And that's why I was able. That's why I was able to bounce back.
Well, you should never got sick, bitch.
Well, let me tell you what Carlton said. He said, I ain't never seen you. He said, this is new. I've never seen you sick.
Girl, she always be sick.
No, I don't get sick. Don't even try it. And the people, even some of the people who commented, because I did upload a couple things on Patreon.
Now, if I start coughing tomorrow, bitch, I know.
Bitch, I'm past that. And then people were messaging like, damn, I ain't never seen you sick, Craig. I don't get sick like that. I really don't.
Yeah, because you say you always juicing and y'all never get you sick.
And, you know, I do my little regimen. I do black seed oil, which I'm getting back onto that.
That is some nasty shit.
But it's good for you.
That is some nasty shit. Oh, that's nasty. Well, girl, we gonna be on here all night.
No, we not, because we've been on here for an hour.
Because I know you got to get ready and go back onto your side of town. It was good to see you.
But this is a long drive over here.
It's not.
Thank you, Anthony Brown.
Oh,
girl, get out of my Cash App, girl. I need to put gas in the car.
Girl, I thought you was riding on electricity.
Yeah, but you know I can't get a lot of electricity coming here and going home. It runs out. You don't have no cord.
I have an extension cord.
I can't plug it to no extension cord. You trying to fuck up my electrical system in my car? They said you must have a man on the way.
I don't have a man on the way.
Oh, he just left?
I ain't just leave. I just got home, bitch.
Well, you know the kids are always booking ahead.
Well, I ain't booked ahead, honey. Amen.
You ain't plushed and washed?
Nope. I ain't throwing this shirt real quick. I just got in my heels and my space. I didn't have time to wash my pussy because you was coming so quick.
Oh, you got on the set. You know what time we go live? What do you mean?
Well, bitch, I didn't leave work until late.
But that ain't my motherfucking fault. That's your staffing and scheduling over there at that job.
No. But I had to
you need to talk to them about that.
I had to take that to student before I left.
So you got on the same panties that you've had on all day? you got on them same sour panties?
I want me to look you in your eye and say, yes, ma'am.
You got on them same sour,
my panties ain't
damp
my
panties that you've been standing up and sitting down in all day?
Well, I've been sitting down majority.
Oh, so I know they funky. Because they ain't got no air. They ain't got no air down in the crevices. Baby, I know that sit-down air is funky. You ever go to sit down on the toilet and that air come up? You're like, oh, God, I smell. Oh, I smell a mess. Ah! You got on those same panties from, what time did you go to work?
I went to work at 11 today.
So you've had on these panties for at least 12 hours.
Well, no, I've been having on for 9.
What time did you put them on?
I put them on at probably about 9:45.
Well, girl,
I mean 10:45.
You okay? Well, about 30 minutes. You've had them on for 11 and a half hours. It's the same funk. It's the same funk.
Girl,
Yeah, you need to get in the shower. Time I close the front door. You need
to get in the shower, bitch. Your situation.
My situation is always situated. Please believe.
Have Carlton sniffing down there that musk and doodle fart.
No. I make sure. Listen.
You use your black bottle.
What?
You use the black bottle.
What is that?
Let's talk about it, bitch.
Thank you, Michael Elliott. Thank you very much for that. The Cash App.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. Let's talk about it, girl.
Talk about what?
You don't think?
What? Girl, just because you up here flushing your insides out.
So you didn't have to flush your inside out for you? Girl, talk about you always talk about you want to be real.
I am real. I wrote about all of that in my first 2 books.
I muted them real quick. It's my time to talk.
No, go ahead.
You always talking about you want to be real, girl.
I am.
Let the people know. Have you cleaned your shit?
No. No, no, I have not.
Okay.
Now, when was the last time you cleaned yours and prepared?
Don't worry about that. Period.
When was it? No, come on, let's be real. You said you want to talk about it.
Well, if you want to be real, honey, when I use the bathroom, I make sure I get all the residue out of it every day.
Girl, you can get all the good bacteria out of there too. Now, if you end up with a yeast infection in your ass, don't come calling me.
Girl, what you say, girl?
You get a yeast infection up between your ass.
Up in that cooling gas.
Right, don't come call me.
Girl.
So wait a minute now.
Terrell Key said, you the piss little key on. No.
Little Keon. Wait a minute. So wait, when was the last time you plushed and flushed?
Yes, because I shit it.
You haven't shat since yesterday? Past tense. You haven't shat since yesterday?
No, I shit it today. Too.
I was gonna say, because you need to check your insides.
I shit it today. Too.
That might be why you so bloated.
Bitch, I ain't
and backed
bloated.
up.
I ain't bloated.
It's just like shit backed up and compacted and compounded down there in your intestines.
I ain't bloated, bitch. One thing I ain't is bloated. Now I may look like I'm a little pregnant.
Right.
But Craig, I look good. My stomach look good. And you see my chest is chesting. I have a nice little shape, Craig.
you shaped like a Bartlett pear.
No, bitch, you stand up. Look what you shaped like.
Bitch, you should. You know how the Bartlett pears be any humps on each side and one on the top. No, bitch, that Bartlett pears.
Oh, you nasty old queen. Don't worry about it, bitch. Don't worry about it.
She's shaped like a Bartlett pear.
She get on my nerve. You just mad. You just mad. You just mad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bitch, you look like this pear I saw the other day at Aldi's.
You stand up. You stand up.
No, I'm not.
Right, because you old bitch. The way you say, you think because you got a little peck.
I got a bag of pears the other day. You look like 3 of them.
No, bitch, I look like one.
Well, you got a twin.
No, bad body, bitch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They say I look good. They say I look good.
Oh, no, you do. For Bartlett pear. Bitch, I'd rather be
you
a
better
Bartlett.
stop.
I'd rather be
you
a
ain't gonna
Bartlett.
have this body for long.
Oh, for long?
Girl, you barely got a body now, bitch. You just mad because this is all natural, honey.
Oh, yeah, we know.
And look,
this is natural, too. What the fuck you talking about?
My chest is
You're talking like I'm on supplements or steroids or some shit. Talking about my shit ain't natural. They said your dad body is sexy. I just didn't know, dad body, started at 28.
You know what, bitch? Hey, y'all get this bitch out of my house.
Thank you, T Brown. T Brown 97. She said, I'm glad to see Craig feeling better. Thank you very much, T Brown.
She got one more time to cough and I'm kicking her out. What you about to say, bitch?
Why do you act like that?
Act like what?
So I got to get out because I cough?
Girl, like I tell people all the time, you get 2 times the sniff in front of me.
Girl, I have been put out of better places.
You get 2 times the sniff in front of me. The third time, I'm going to think. The third time. Oh, bitch, we ain't on mute no more, bitch.
I was about to say, put that shit on mute.
I was on mute.
Wait a minute.
Woo, girl, it is time to go, bitch. That tequila's tequila. Girl, you want me to beat us again?
Please.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. just don't understand. I just don't understand people who can't be humble.
Oh, girl. Let me tell
Like,
you.
why do you say stuff? Like, why do you post? Like, you can really tell. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. You can really tell with people who are on social media who aren't used to having anything.
Oh, girl.
They post, they brag, they talk about it over and over and over, and you just like, girl, okay, we understand you're on the other side of poverty now. We get it.
Oh, girl, let me tell you something.
It's just, and so then he says, that is your friend. Then says someone needs to come in. You know what? Bitch! Right. Dee ain't never had nothing. And so it's like they got to tell you.
Wait, girl, let me fall back. Pick me up off the floor.
Right.
Girl, I am weak.
It just don't make no sense.
Oh my God.
Like some things you just don't have to share because some things are just gonna become.
Girl, what time is it, girl? So I can go back and I need to make this. I need to put a clip together. Cause bitch,
baby,
I
new
am
money.
weak.
New money. And you just like, girl.
I am weak, bitch. That is funny. Oh,
look, I can't share this one with y'all. I can't.
Girl, cause baby.
But girl, just know that it's a mess, okay? It is a straight up mess.
It was the response for me.
Right.
Bitch, I am weak. Girl, I hope y'all don't talk about me like that.
Whose dog is that barking?
Oh, I got a pit bull. It's two.
You running a kennel over here?
No, them the neighbors.
Did y'all hear them dogs barking? I'm like, what the?
Oh, girl, you done made my motherfucking head hurt.
Okay.
Girl. You done made my motherfucking, girl, you know that bone that be in the back of your head? Girl,
right.
You done made it come out, girl.
Right.
I done laughed so hard at your motherfucking ass.
Okay, niece, listen, don't forget the new merchandise is available over at Craig.
Black Woman Healing. She got on the wrong shirt tonight. This is her costume.
It's giving Michael Vick over here. behind the piano. Somebody said they in the backyard barking. Paid for your say. It's Craig 200 is the promo code. www.paidforyoursay.com. We still over there making money, niece. The holidays are coming. If you want to join. They said your braids lifting up from all that laughing.
I'm finna go take them out right now.
You are?
Mm-hmm. I'm finna get a ponytail. Well,
yeah. When you getting them rebraided?
Probably next.
Let me see. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't understand why you're taking it out. But see, I think that's how I was when I used to have my hair braided. As soon as it didn't look, bitch, I used to have a head.
Girl, she had.
I'm gonna find them pictures one day. I used to have a head. Let me just tell you something.
Girl, she had braids.
Sit back down. We ain't done yet. Let me just explain something to you and everybody that's listening. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Craig, and when he was 23, he had locks full of hair. And I used to wear my hair let me see yours. I used to wear my hair braided back like that, but I had it braided all the way on the sides and up here. And I used to have double twists in the back. Baby, my mother went natural because my hair was so lush and just so everything. Okay?
Now, I told you I'm always gonna have your back.
I'm gonna have to find those pictures.
I told you I'm always gonna have your back.
But the point of the story is, baby, that hair used to pull them boys in. Do you hear me? I still do without the hair, but I'm just letting you know.
The key word you said was used to. There was a key word.
Oh no, he still got pulled. Please believe. He just doesn't exercise that because I'm in a committed relationship. Somebody said, see, God knows how to humble us. So that's what you said, why I lost my hair.
Well, Greg, you ain't lose your hair. It's just, just got a little spot here and there.
That's okay. It's coming back.
You look good. Let me see.
My hair.
Yeah, you said
it's all scrambled up under this hat. Girl, I need you to get your own jokes, okay? This belongs to me.
I had to pull a you on you, girl.
That belongs to me.
No, bitch.
As does this.
You see how a hoe get mad when you put a you on you, bitch?
As does this.
Well, girl, we do that together.
Madison started stealing that too.
I just
let y'all have it.
I just want to let you know.
Cause see, I'm innovative, so I'll come up with something.
Craig, I just want you to know that I always have your back, and I told you because you can't fight. So I told you, girl, that lady that tricked you. We need to go whoop her ass.
What lady?
The one who said she was gonna pull your stuff from the back and put it to the front. I need to go see her. Right now. You give me that bitch name because I'm gonna pull up on her.
But anyway,
but you look very nice.
When I used to
look very nice.
When I used to have them cornrows and them double twists, them 2-strand twists. And I used to wear my butter Timberlands.
Just screen record that. That's gonna be a new meme.
And
go ahead, girl. Tell the story. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing, girl.
Baby,
girl, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna shut my fat ass up because you know my fat bad body knock need ass. I'm gonna shut up, girl. Finish your story.
All I'm saying is, the kids couldn't hold a candle to me. Okay, the kids couldn't hold a candle to me, bitch.
She done.
The kids couldn't hold the candle, bitch. But the point I was making was when I used to have my hair cornrowed, I was always quick to go and get my hair rebraided after 3 days too, because once it started getting from my perspective, it felt like it started to get
the new growth.
Yeah, in between
and where
it starts itching, and people are like, no, it still looks good, leave it alone. But I'd be ready to go and get it redone. But there's nothing wrong with it.
And
all you need to do is
since now you got to add a little hair to it. This all me, bitch. This all me. I ain't add no hair, as you would say, in months.
Girl, I see. But here's the thing. Take your head off. I don't know who's lining you up, but bitch, your hairline looks like the border of Israel. Okay? I'm gonna need them to give you a straight line. Your shit shouldn't be all topsy-turvy like that.
Well, I ain't brushed my hair first off in this head. You know.
Yeah, but I know. But see, the way that your line is going, it looked like the border of West Africa.
Well, girl, at least I got a line.
It shouldn't be going like this.
At least I got a line.
Oh, I got a line.
Oh, girl, it's very light.
That's okay.
It's very light.
That's okay.
Good.
Let's see how much hair you have when you 46. Okay.
Okay, when I turn 46,
because we already know you can be out of shape.
Well, I'll be out of shape, bitch, with some motherfucking hair, head full of hair. Let me tell you something. It's in my genes and genetics. People in my family don't lose hair. Until they get real old. Like, girl, I hate to see your head at 50. Now, as I was saying, I need to go get that bitch who tricked you into getting some money, and I need to whoop her ass because you can't fight. And
what are you talking about?
The lady that she told you that she's gonna do you a transplant and move some of the blood from the front to the back or whatever the fuck she did to your head. I need to go whoop her ass because she lied. It worked a little bit, but she ain't do all that. You need to get some miracle water.
Honestly, I thought we were on mute again. No, sometimes you gotta put a bitch on silent lunch.
No, let me tell you something. At silent lunch, I still was talking.
Let me get on home because
we got to 10:30. You got 5 minutes.
No, you said 5 minutes, 15 minutes ago. Now I'm not working overtime today. Man, Cash App came through here, and I got to get home.
Well, girl, we gotta give the people in the back the time to get out and let the people that in the front.
The trading went around there a couple times.
Girl.
They keep sliding the tray on through.
Girl, look,
right.
Get the top. Girl, you know you being changed right. Look, as a kid, They pass it. They like, oh, they like this. They take it. They like,
And this will be me. Because I got candy money. I'm not putting my money in this tray. Here. You send it right on back the other way.
they send it right back. Bitch, I am weak, okay?
Okay. But
Bitch, I am weak. Let me say something.
you know, every now and then you got to put a bitch on silent lunch. That just means you got to put them on mute and you don't even talk to them. You ignore them. Me and my friends used to say, like, what happened with such and such? Oh, ain't nothing happened to her. I just put that bitch on silent lunch. I don't fool with her.
I don't fool with that bitch.
I don't fool with her. She on silent lunch. So, I don't know where the fuck that came from. Silent lunch.
Ooh, bitch, but girl, it was a good time seeing you. Girl.
Yeah, let me get this benediction going. Let me go ahead and get this closing music going.
Girl,
And maybe it's something to start coming to this offering plate. Where is it? Where is the plate? Is it in the back of the house?
I had sent him with the other usher with her ugly ass.
I think that bitch stealing. That might be why ain't nothing coming up in this plate. Because by the time it come back up here to us, it's empty.
It's 56, girl.
Right. Let me get on round back to the city.
I'll need to access your YouTube music.
Girl, ain't nobody asked you nothing. Girl, when you ask that bitch something, she can't
say shit.
She can't say nothing. She and Alexa, they be working when they want to work.
Bitch, let me say something. Oh! Trailblazer said, don't leave yet. Let me start the offering.
How you know is that yours? Who did he send that to? Whose super chat is that? NYC Trailblazer? I believe it's mine.
Go great. Either way, go great. I need my $5.
Oh, you ain't getting $5, but you know YouTube takes 30%.
Well, girl.
You know 30% of $10? Let's see what your arithmetic is giving.
But I'm pretty sure you can tell me, girl. Go ahead. I teach English in
Oh, so you don't know math. you can't add and subtract.
I teach English in science.
We can't split that because YouTube takes 30%, so that's $3 right there. So I'm only getting 7.
Exactly. So you getting 7.
Don't try to say the answer after I didn't
No,
say
I
it.
already know the answer, girl. It's
No, you started by saying that you teach English, so that already ruled out math. And how you teaching English the way you tear up the English language in here? You say brought when you should have said bring. When you say brought when you should have said bought. He have instead of he has.
She is instead of shit. Bitch!
So I don't know how you teaching English.
Girl, they be seeing my videos. I do a question of the day on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok.
A question for who?
The people that's watching.
What kind of question?
It'd be different questions.
Is the subject agreeing with the verb? In the question?
Bro, the last one I don't know, girl. I fucked the last one up, but let me check. So I get on the chalkboard.
Oh, is that what you were doing over there on that chalkboard?
Yeah.
Let me see. What are you willing? What? Girl, you standing in front of the dry erase board.
What are you willing to let go to get ahead in life? And then the other one was, what wrong did you do that you needed to make right?
Let me see if Demetria sent me a cash app. I saw she just sent you one. Demetria.
Girl, one thing about you, Miss Craig, you nosy.
I'm an investor. I'm a reporter. I'm a journalist.
No.
Oh yeah, Demetria took care of me. Thanks, Demetria and Jackie.
Jasmine said she asked the question.
Oh, what Jasmine say? The question's cost. No, I'm just kidding. What Jasmine say? Scroll up. We don't see it, Jasmine.
This one sends me.
Son, right. He tears the English language up. I don't see a question from Jasmine. Scroll up.
I don't see one from Jasmine either.
I don't see a question. Somebody asked what we're drinking. This is tequila.
Yeah, because Craig, come on, I'm gonna drink all my. Thank you, one hell of a woman.
Get my girl right here, Queen Everlasting. Craig, your first book, baby. Let me tell you, I got my whole life. Well, baby, go ahead and get the sequel. One thing for certain, two things for sure. It picks up where Words Never Spoken leaves off. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Please tell 3 or 4 of your girlfriends, your friends. You know, that's how we keep it going.
You doing a special 2 for 20?
No, we don't have no 2 for 20. Let me see. Jasmine said, what y'all think about the dad that slapped his son online for playing with guns? I didn't see that.
What did say, Craig?
That time Keon said, Ty trying to say Tinch. I don't know what she was saying.
All right, yeah, I understand either.
Who said Cynthia and Peter getting back together? Ain't nobody said that.
Ain't nobody said that. Peter said he don't want her.
Right. Well, you all on my text messages.
He ain't hungry.
I know he ain't hungry because I left him something for him to eat.
It showed him you love to take care of him, but you don't take care of your children. And I'm the only one. Girl, it's time for you to go. It's after 10:30. I said we was gonna go live at 10:30.
Well, because you eats a lot of stuff that I don't eat, and I'm not filling you up with no Rowleys and
I don't eat Rowleys no more. Bitch, I am weak.
What happened? What that say, Craig? Right. He over here peering in my text messages as if he can read what the fuck it says.
Are you doing something for Thanksgiving that you invited me to?
Oh, what you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh no, girl, don't worry about it, girl. I'm not coming over there. My mom always said me, don't go nowhere you ain't invited. Or that you ain't get the original invitation to. So girl, I ain't coming.
Well, you weren't invited, but but no. I figured you were doing something for Thanksgiving.
See, that's what
you always swear you got all these people.
When you assume you make an asshole of yourself.
What you doing for Thanksgiving?
It don't matter.
See, that's a perfect example. It doesn't matter. Not it don't.
Right.
Yeah, look,
everybody, Alien and Portia and
now, Dee, I thought you were my friend now.
Portia Mama and Scott.
Thaddeus is coming.
Thaddeus and Angela Yee and Angela and all of them.
I'm gonna give y'all some good Patreon from. I'm not going live on Thanksgiving, but I will give y'all some Patreon.
Don't worry, right? And all they know, y'all have a blessed night. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, and whatever. Brush your tongue, whatever she say. And y'all have a great night. Craig, you want anything to say before I end this live?
Good night, y'all.
Bye.